Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Calamity Canyon. Since the last episode, I've done a little bit of work. There was a tree somewhere out here that I chopped down and ended up getting 48 spruce wood planks from. And we've already managed to find 4 pieces of iron, and I thought a nice thing to do with those things, hey, new technology, hooray, would be to make something valuable, specifically a shield. Which will be useful against skeletons and against blaze. And so I've decided to go ahead and invest some resources to do that. And for today, I'm not sure exactly what I want to do, but I definitely have 2 places that I want to do a little bit more exploration just to start things off, so we'll start there. Thing number 1 that I want to explore today, the tree I chopped down, by the way, is the one that used to be standing right here. And so that's where I got all those planks from. Thing number 1 was there's a creeper spawner inside here that I think that I've sufficiently well lit now at this point. And I just want... Oh, there's an anvil in it! Haha! We had found, from various zombie drops and different things, a number of books. And I've been wondering about if and when and how we were going to get an anvil. And it appears that this has the answer to my question. I was wondering if there was going to be loot down here, or the entrance to like a little mini dungeon, or what was going on. And apparently I just didn't take a good enough look last time, because there's definitely an anvil right here. What are the chances? I don't think there could be like a trap with an observer block or anything. So I think I can just pick this up. And I think I'm going to leave the creeper spawner there because it is in a very convenient location from the point of view of it being right by the monument. And so if I ever do want to farm creepers for TNT, that would be a great place to do it. So I'm going to take the anvil home really quick and take a look at the books that I have, because I don't even remember what I have. So the books I own currently are Sharpness 1 and Sweeping Edge 2. I don't know that I'd want to put them on a stone anything. I could make an iron sword or an iron axe even and put the Sharpness 1 on the iron axe, and that would actually be a fairly decent weapon, but that would use up all of my current iron, and it would only do slightly more damage than the stone axe, so I'm not sure that that's worth it yet. So I think I'm going to hold off on making any decisions with that just yet, but it's nice to know that we have an anvil, and if I get any better books, then I will definitely consider starting to use them. So the next thing I want to do is head back to, there was a house kind of just across the way that had witches in it last time I was taking a look. And so I want to try to enter that house and see what's over there. It's just kind of that way. Yes, yes, baby zombie, of course you're here. All right, let's deal with you. Ugh. Is there a good way to deal with these guys? Let me think about this for a second. If I do this, then I think I can get up to a point where he can't hit me. There aren't any spiders coming to hit me right now either. And so this is probably the safest way to take this guy out and take the least amount of damage from him. But I guess anywhere a baby zombie spawns within like 50 blocks of me or something, he's going to immediately track me and find me because I'm fighting a zombie and zombies have their crazy zombie telepathy or something. So, yeah. I guess it's, I mean, you run into that in normal vanilla survival as well. Basically that if you're on a flat plane at night, baby zombies will find you from everywhere. So I guess I should just get used to it, because that's how the game is. Alright, I would prefer to kill this guy. And I think one more hit. I was wrong. There we go. Alright, great. Wasn't I trying to go somewhere? Even just traveling a short distance can be a challenge, as of yet. With hardly any stone, and so me trying to avoid using up durability. So it does appear that there's also like a mound of a different color over here, and so since it's kind of along the way, I'm just going to pop up here. Okay, I don't see anything right there. There's an interesting looking like train bridge thing over there that I think we've seen back from near the spawn point as well, but I haven't really taken much of a good look at. But our current destination is somewhere right over here. Yeah, I think it's this structure right over here. So while we're here, here's another little kind of mound area. Yeah, inside there. Okay, I see a... I can't tell what type of spawner that is on the roof, but we'll want to get there quickly if there aren't any other mobs spawned. I did manage to get light in here last time. And I see bookshelves, which means we could turn them into books and use them with the anvil. And I see some other resources and a chest. Oh boy. And we have a very non-flat floor. And I think I'm out of range of whatever spawner was over here. I think it's a creeper spawner. I see a spider tracking up the wall towards me there. And I hear another spider, which may or may not be from a spawner. Can I do this? Yes. Okay, great. Pretty sure that's not going anywhere. We'll do that. Okay, there is... Okay, the spider just fell down. There's a spider down there still. And I presume that this is going to be made of wood that I can't use because it's a bunch of planks and stairs and things. But there are some chests. And I probably just want to grab all the bookshelves now. Is there a reason I would not want to do that? Not that I can think of. Other than they might be a trap, but I don't think any of this could be a trap. Oh, there's even a bookshelf. Right on top of this chest. That's kind of curious. Let me go ahead and use one piece of my axe just to get in there. That's a bunch of nice stuff. That's my first arrows that I found in a chest anywhere. I don't have a bow yet. I don't even know how to get one. And I forget, if I punch down this, do I still get the books as well? Yes. So I guess I'll just punch them down to save the durability in my axe, which is a fairly good weapon. My stone is still relatively limited. And then there's definitely a chest downstairs. If I can deal with this one spider, it will be hard to deal with because the way that spiders behave in this game. And then, yeah, there's a stairway down here, so I could just run over there. And then there's some more wheat, and there's another chest. Which, oh, and there's someone spawning right there. Okay, I see the spawner is located on the other side of that. Now I know it's there. I've already spawned a few guys. Here's a question I don't know the answer to. If I right-click, okay, that does ignite the creeper. I wasn't sure if the right-click preference while I was holding this item was going to be to ignite the creeper or set a fire, or if it was going to be to block with a shield, now that I'm carrying a shield. So it's good to know how that behaves, so I will have the right expectation and make the right set of button inputs. So if I want to block with the shield, basically I have to switch away from holding the flint and steel. So that is worthy of consideration. Oh, hey, and I just realized one of the things I got was an iron axe, and so I could put the sharpness book on it, potentially, and then I don't have to feel bad about spending my iron. Okay, the slowness from having eaten the zombie flesh is worn off. I know where the spawner is that I want to take out. I think I saw a creeper somewhere over the edge. Not even sure if that was a spider spawner or what it was. I don't think that any of this is trapped. But we'll be ready to run in case it is. Oh, it's another journal. Okay, I will take that. And what's the chances that these are trapped? Probably pretty high. That's worth a fair amount of whatever. Oh, it's a dropper. It's a chest of some sort, so I guess I will take it. There's more wheat here. There's more bookshelves here. The zombies haven't managed to spy me for whatever reason. So I'm going to bring all these things back home. Safe at home, let's actually read Journal Day 17. The black clouds in the sky have grown even bigger now. All plants and mushrooms seem to have stopped growing. Our farms have died and our food rations are diminishing. People are slowly going insane. Somebody even claimed they saw water in the Mesa, which is baloney. Okay, so it sounds like there might be water somewhere in the Mesa. And that lines up pretty well with what I'd like to do. So far I have day 4, day 9, and day 17. I decided to make a separate chest for storing the journals in case there's like one for each day. Don't think there actually will be, but just in case. It'll help me keep track of the ones that I have. I did want to go explore the Mesa some more today, and now that gives me extra motivation to do so. So I think basically kind of circling around here, now that we have the shield, we can block. Interesting. So if there is nothing for me to right-click on to set fire, then I block with the shield. But if I can set fire, then I set fire with the flint and steel. So it's actually conditional. So sometimes I will be able to block when I'm holding the shield. Okay, that's going to be complicated. In any case, if I do find the water, I won't worry about making a bucket now or thinking about using my iron for that just yet. And I'm also not going to go ahead and make a sharpness axe just yet. We're just trying to do reconnaissance and learn our way more around this world. Okay, into the Mesa. A bunch of creepers just spawned as a pack spawn there. I probably want to be holding this. And let's just attempt to go a little further into this area and see what we're up against in various places. I do expect there's going to be some sand traps somewhere. And so I want to be careful. whenever I'm walking on sand. And I want to add some light in here so that we can see a little bit better what's going on. Okay, there's some more blazes, but now I can block their shots if they're firing at me. Like that. Great. And it looks like there's some kind of cool-looking building that's reminiscent of the monument over in this direction. So let's attempt to go a little bit further that way. It's possible that the blaze fireballs could also cause some type of update trap to go off. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's just another blaze. I thought it was some other type of weird mob that I hadn't seen before. But in the darkness. Okay, taking a little bit risk with the sand there. It's just kind of hard to see. And I just heard another one of those weird cave sounds. They're kind of... Oops, gosh, there's a bunch of Endermen over there. They're not particularly loud, and so I'm not sure if they're going to pick up well in the video, so apologies for that. I could just suspect that there might be some kind of mob spawner in this little thing, so I'm lighting it up a bit more. I think some of the blazes over there may have despawned. Let's go ahead and do this. And I do need to make sure that I occasionally kill mobs so that the mending will kick in on this item so that I can heal my flint and steel back up. I can see what appears to be a blaze spawner back over this way. There's the castle back that way. And I could probably run over and just try to light it up and break it. So let's give it a shot. Great. Okay. So that makes this area a bit safer. And is there something right there? Let me go take a closer look at that. I think there were blazes coming out of there last time. Yeah, it looks like there's an entrance to something over there or something. I'm not sure exactly what I'm looking at. But that's why we're out here. To explore. To learn. To discover. To be amazed. Okay, looks like an entrance to a house or something. This looks like the type of place where there'd be a mob spawner hidden somewhere. Haven't found it yet, which is nearly as frightening as there just not being any. Let's see, let's try adding some light up here as well. Here's a mob spawner. Okay, that looked like just a zombie spawner there. And... oh, crap! You surprised me, creeper. I did not hear you coming. Alright, I burned some of the mushrooms. I figured the light would cause them to update and allow me to pick them up. Okay, so we've set a bunch more fires. I can see a bit more that's out here. I do run the danger of lighting too much of this up and then kind of mob capping other areas. Yeah, I have a feeling it's just going to be a little tiny place with a little tiny bit of loot, as opposed to anything bigger than that, but I would like the little tiny bit of loot, so let's go check it out. Okay, there's at least a couple of creepers over in this direction, but I think I can kind of run between them right now and get a little bit more light here. Actually, that's going to be too close to... crap! Crap, crap, crap! Okay, still not bad. Didn't want to burn down the wood that was over there because it looked like possible another cache of wood resources. Maybe I shouldn't be too worried about it because it seems like there's a bunch of these kind of dead trees all over the map. And so whenever I need more wood, I can probably find some somewhere. There are still at least 2 creepers over there, I think, and I want to get that area more well lit before I run in there. Okay, one of them's just walked away. I have 10 more seconds of slowness. I think I'll just start moving forward. And there's a line of mushrooms here that might have been in the shape of an arrow pointing something that I might have disrupted. And so I wonder if there was some kind of other... oh, crap, crap, crap! I tried to block, and instead I was using the, whatchamacallit, the flint and steel. So that didn't work the way I wanted to. I'm down to 7 pieces of zombie flesh. So let's just go ahead and use one of the mushroom stews. Then we can top off on the zombie flesh to get back up. Okay, but I think at this point, this creeper and this creeper that are both visible to me are the only creepers who remain in this area. And so if I can get rid of them, then I think we'll be in good shape. So I think I will do that. Gray, there's one. Let's leave a little bit of light. Let me deal with the zombies. Ooh, that zombie just dropped a book. So that was worth it. We'll take a look at what the book is in a little bit. Let me do this. Okay, something blew up over there, maybe. That was kind of part of the ruins, because I see some fence posts. Hello, spider. Let's... It's so slow. Maybe I should just start using some weapons. Let's imagine I'm going to find more stone. Okay, you're dead. You I can easily destroy like this. Great. You are dead. I do want these blocks, because they could all be valuable. And I do want these blocks, which I didn't have a chance to pick up before. And then, okay, I see. There is something over there. And then this just seems to be possibly here just to kind of like draw my attention in. And then it's that structure over there that's actually the interesting bit. Unfortunately, there's a baby zombie, so let me deal with him. Okay, the book we got was Power 2. I wish I had a bow to put it on. I had to kill a bunch more zombies, because while I was killing the baby, a bunch more came by. But now I think we have... I am going to do that, just have some light in there so we don't have creepers walking out of there. Okay, those are slabs. What's in here? Surely something and not nothing? Oh, yes. Okay. Cool. Unfertilized egg. I will take those eggs, and I will run back home, because that seems like I might be able to get some chickens. I just realized something as I was starting to run back home. There is an X of cactuses right here. So that's got to be another secret. I am carrying a bunch of eggs and a nice book. But let's see. Is it a trappy kind of secret? Not apparently. All right, what is buried underneath here? It is... Oh, I think it's an emerald. Oh, and a shulker box. And oh, wow! Riches. Could this be trapped? It could be trapped. Shulker box is awesome. What are the chances that these are trapped? I feel like Render would not trap this type of thing, because it's like a found secret, and so I'm going to take a risk. And we were fortunate. Okay, that is super fantastic. Let's get back out of here. Oops. All right, and now let's bring all that stuff home, and I'm in much better shape than I was just 2 minutes ago, so that's awesome. So back at the monument, I constructed a little chicken farm holder thing, but the fact that they're listed as unfertile eggs, and the fact that part of the shtick of the map seems to be no renewable food sources, makes me think that if any baby chicks were to spawn by me throwing the eggs, that Render somehow has command blocks that would just teleport them down into the void and destroy them. And so I wonder if the name of that is supposed to give me a hint that I'm supposed to hold on to it and use it in the future for crafting a pumpkin pie or a cake or something like that, because I think one of the achievements was to craft a cake. And so I think I am not going to try throwing the eggs to get chicks right now, but let me know your thoughts in the comments, because I'm just guessing what I think Render wants me to do, but maybe you guys will have other ideas. I think it is time for me to start using some of the resources that the game has been giving me, so let's make a Sharpness 1 Iron Axe, which will do 10 attack damage, and have 0.9 attack speed, which is better than 9 attack damage and 0.8 attack speed, and it will last a lot longer, so that's very nice. Okay, there is still the house that was next to the place where we found the eggs, but I'd like to take a look at this, because this looks like it might be a proper dungeon, and so if it is, I'm really curious what dungeon number it is going to be. So I really want to try to get close to it. Oh, I just heard what is probably a witch throwing potions at me, which I do not like. It is indeed a witch throwing potions at me. So I believe the correct strategy is to run and get myself somewhere safe. And I could probably actually just outrun the witch. So I'm going to try to do that. Oops, crap. And add some more firelight in various spots as I do so. Okay, this area is actually pretty well lit. Possibly even too well lit. Okay, that sound I definitely should have caught on the video. And that sounded almost like a slowed down version of minecart on a rail or something. And I don't think that that is a normal cave sound, so I do think that Render is playing certain weird sounds. I don't know if it's randomly or in certain locations. But that's the first one that I'm certain was loud enough that it definitely will get picked up on the video. So, okay, I do still hear a witch. Darn it. Oh, and I hear blazes. Crap. Okay, I did manage to block. Okay, they are still behind me, but I am curious. Let's see what we have down here. It's a creeper. He's probably a special creeper, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe he's just normal creeper. Let's add a little bit of light. He might just be a normal creeper, actually. Let's add a little bit more light over here. Oh boy, I just set off another blaze spawner. This could be a trap. It doesn't seem like it's a trap. Oh, it was. Crap, 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 crap. I should have blocked, but at least I managed to stack up and get out of there. Okay. That was an interesting trap render. Points for you, because I did place a torch on some of the sand first, and it didn't all fall in. But I guess it was set up such that only after the center block falls where the creeper spawner was, then there's probably 2 layers of sand below most of the sand, so the top layer wouldn't update on its own, but then when the bottom layer falls out after the center block falls out, I'm guessing is how that trap was implemented. In any case, that was innovative. It did look like a trap, but I let my guard down briefly because I thought I had tried to do trap detection and decided it wasn't. And so my heart is racing, but we did manage to get back out of there. We're still alive. I just realized, these bits of armor are starting to get worn down. I do have leather and an anvil, and so I could repair these if I wanted to. It's only fire protection 1, but I have already taken a bit of fire damage, so that could be useful. For now, I think we'll just keep moving forward. So we found the eggs in the little shack outside. There's still this line of mushrooms that looks suspicious to me that I want to go back and try to take a better look at. I might go back in previous old video before I'd updated the mushrooms. Okay, there is a zombie spawner, it looks like, which I think is kind of lit on the outside. And this is a whole big house and structure over here. Okay, and there is a second floor up here, which of course is not very easy to get to, and zombies could be spawning right there. So let's do that, and then kind of back off for just a second and see what we're looking at. Okay, I think only 1 zombie has spawned. That's actually pretty good. And I think it might be better not to fight him and just to run through the house again after he kind of gets lost down here. Looks like there's more to the house in the back. So that's where I should try to go. Like through here. Let's not use the flint and steel. Okay, I'm pretty sure I saw another spawner somewhere near there. Okay, yeah, this is a whole big house. And there's another witch out there. Really don't want to have to deal with that. I think let's do that for the moment. And I think I just saw, yeah. Okay, it's just zombies. We will do that. And let me back off and see what we're looking at. I'm probably playing this a little too cautiously. Okay, just a few zombies. I think we're still in good shape. Let's try to finish this house. Oh, here comes a baby zombie too. Okay, more bad guys have been taken out. Let's try to assault this house once again. Can't tell if it's going to have 2 levels or 3 levels. And it's definitely sufficiently kind of run down that I'm worried. Okay, I have been through this area before. I'm worried about like falling in a pit at some point, or, you know, who knows what along those lines. And let's go ahead and do that. Actually, that's going to set that on fire. Let's do that. That should be far enough away. Hello, creeper. To not set things on fire if I know my fire mechanics well enough, which I might not. We'll see if all of a sudden the whole building starts burning down. Then we'll know. And just so you know what the breaks between these segments look like, they often look like this, where all of a sudden all of the dozen zombies that are anywhere nearby all start queuing up in order to get a flint and steel to the face. I'm happy to oblige them, and occasionally they do drop good loot, and it is increasing my supply of zombie flesh, which is also going to be valuable in the long run, but it does take time. Let's try the sharpness axe. Haha! There we go. It's a nice way to finish up a set of zombies over here. Okay, so there's definitely at least a second floor, and I don't know that I saw a good way to get to it, so I think I will try making my own way. just to get up here. And, okay, got like slabs, so it's hard to place torches in certain places. And there's definitely still flooring above me. Crap. And I heard the creeper fall. I'm not sure exactly from where. I think I'm safe here for the moment. So we'll take that down. I do see the creeper running around below me now. And okay, I see a zombie spawner that's on the level below. And here is a chest. And things look reasonably safe here. That is good stuff. I guess I will punch down the chest because I don't want to use crap. I don't want to use my good iron axe with sharpness. Ouch. Darn it. Okay. Let's hurry up and do this. Actually, you know what? Let's just do this. I'm going to use the sharpness axe. Oh, there's more stuff here than I can carry. I did not realize. Poop. We will come back for some of it in a moment. I see. I'm spawning zombies right there. Got it. Poop. Okay, this was not the smartest thing I've ever done. Ugh. Come on, guys. Okay, I dumped some stuff in a chest way over here. There's a bunch of zombies standing here who have been giving me zombie flesh. Those items still have another couple of minutes before they despawn on the ground. So I should be able to deal with them just fine in just a moment. I think even with slowness, I can handle these zombies at this point. Just with this weapon. So I will do so. And then when the slowness wears off, I just saw a bunch of guys spawn there, and that was just natural spawns in the darkness. So I definitely have lit up a little bit too much of this place, I think. Oh, and there's more blazes somewhere. Crap. And they're going to burn down this whole building, aren't they? I might be able to lose line of sight. I don't have a good sense these days of how much blazes do or don't care about line of sight. Alright. That looked like that was going to work, and it did. I would like to do this. I'm not hearing blazes firing at me right now, and so that's probably good. I've managed to pick up the rest of the stuff that was here. One zombie is not so bad. Here is the zombie spawner that was spawning more zombies while I was standing there. Okay, yeah, I'm actually being relatively successful up here. Despite making a bit of a mess of it earlier, I seem to have recovered. It does sound like there is still a zombie spawner somewhere downstairs that I've not dealt with. And yeah, this guy has just found a path to me. Can I see where that is? Oh, there's probably a creeper spawner over there too. Oh, there's the zombie spawner. I forgot that I had seen it before. Okay, so right up here is where I still need to go after. And do I know if there's any loot left in that building? I guess I haven't been in the back corner on the first floor. But at this point, I already have more loot than I can take home. And we got blazes. I can take down the blazes and see what they drop, actually, now that I have a shield. I think there's only one blaze there right now. I think let's do that. Let's try to kill one blaze. That can be the way that we finish out today's episode, perhaps. Alright. So. Alright, I killed the blaze. He may or may not have dropped something. I didn't notice if something popped into my inventory. I definitely just picked up something right there, which I think only the blaze could have dropped. So let's check my inventory. Let's not check my inventory right now. I did just see blaze powder, so I think that must be what he had dropped. And I think that's what blazes dropped in Corona Trials and Render's previous map as well, so that would make sense. So I think blazes drop blaze powder, and so if we ever get a potion stand and find the water that apparently might be somewhere in the Mesa to go with it, we might be able to use that for brewing potions. Yeah, but I'm going to try to cart all of this stuff back home, and we'll take a look at what we managed to get this episode before we end today. Alright, I have a load of loot, but I see an Enderman, and off camera before I started today's episode... Okay, he's not angry yet. There we go. I made a little Enderman catcher right at the front of the base here, because I saw an Enderman before I started recording. And so he should fall down right here in just a moment. And yeah, I have this weapon, which is good for killing Endermen with. He's walking around right up here. Hey, Enderman, fall down there. There we go. Perfect. So let's see if we can get an ender pearl. No luck. All right, didn't have luck when I tried that off camera at the start of the episode either. But I figured that could be a useful thing for us to have here at the base. And since I'm here, I will just drop off all the stuff that I just carried back. And so this will give us a sense of what was in that chest, although some of it, like the blocks, are just other random things that I picked up. And so it seems like it had some mushroom stews, and it had some tools, both gold and stone, as well as some armor. And so before the next episode, I will sort through all of this stuff and see what we want to do with it. But I feel like we are making some good progress. So I will say, I hope as always that you guys are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Calamity Canyon by renderXR. Bye-bye.